Webcam.
Or a picture. Oh, he blinked. So it's a webcam. We get Earthen Ring
It has to be
Farseer.
the worst webcam of all time.
We get the Handlock versus, well, could be Backspace, could be Miracle.
It could be anything.
I hope it's Backspace, actually. It has better chances.
Against Handlock?
Yeah, in my opinion.
Depends on the Miracle. Like, if you run a crazy version with 2 saps.
Absolutely
I
helpful.
think, like, the sap is so crucial for the Handlock matchup for Rogue.
Well, I still think Kunzi's picture is a screenshot. He's not real. Okay, so is he gonna keep that hand? Earthen Ring Farseer, Twilight Drake? I think that's okay to keep.
Yeah.
If you play against Backspace, you have something valuable to drop first. And if you play against Miracle, well, you can still drop it first. Okay, it's Miracle confirmed. We're gonna have that one. And I like the draw. You can drop Earthen Ring turn 3, and then turn 4 you get Backstab, as a 7 agent, and Deadly Poison. That's some great value. And
he's just life tabbing, that's obvious.
Yeah, that's like, needs no commenting.
Get a big Twilight Drake out.
I think no value. Well, you get the Venom Nice. Yeah, the Earthen Ring Farseer is cooler in my opinion. If he soul fires that one away after the Twilight Drake, he could lose his Faceless, which would be really good. Would you counter Earthen Ring or go for the life tap?
I would play the Earthen Ring.
Yeah, if you go for the life tap, you would need to no value coin or no value model coil. So that looked better. You could have coined out your Twilight Drake, but I think you never want to coin out Twilight Drake if it can be huger than that. Deadly Poison. Kill it. Get your SI7 agent out. And then next turn you can kill the Drake with your Cool Blood.
Well, you might run into Hellfire.
You might run. But if you run into Hellfire, you delay everything by a bit. So I think there's no downside. If he Hellfires, you could go for your Auctioneer in theory.
No.
Or Preparation redraw, Auctioneer Phantom Knives. That would be great.
If he gets a... Well, then he needs to conceal as well. Like, you can't... With 2 Soulfires out there, no way you can just throw down the Auctioneer.
You're so
in my opinion.
You're so pessimistic.
Now I'm just realistic.
You don't want to see your small goblin die there. There's a sap. I like that one really a lot. Leroy.
That's the most important card in the matchup.
We get 13 damage burst. We get the 13 damage burst confirmed. If he has a Shadow Step, that would already be 15 damage he could deal. Okay, another Earthen Ring Farseer. You want to wait another turn with your Auctioneer, so you can burn away, you can like Auctioneer, Backstab, and Stab. We're gonna play the Earthen Ring. Is there any value? And the bigger question, are you gonna leave the 4-9 at full HP? I mean, you could copy it, and then you're screwed, since you're facing 2 of those.
You could even copy Coin Sunfury.
Oh, he sabs. He sabs. Just no hesitation, get rid of it, and get the Auctioneer value with other spells. I think Twilight Drake, Ancient Watcher, Soulfire, probably. Or just taunt it up?
He has to taunt it up.
Yeah, he has to fear the next turn.
If this would have been a Shadow Step and he didn't taunt up, he would be dead.
Oh, Leroy Shadow Step, Leroy, Cold Blood. That's 16, 19.
Plus 6.
Or were you just
22.
You're counting the Earthen Ring Farseer with if he didn't taunt up and didn't Soulfire.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely agree. So he could go for the Auctioneer plus Cold Blood plus Backstab to kill the Drake.
Well,
he could also go for the Zoodrake, 3 damage backstab, then Cold Blood kill it, and with his weapon he can actually kill
the 2/3.
Yeah,
the Sunfury. That is better.
But he's missing out one card like this. That's
and
the only thing I don't
that
like.
he just uses spells without getting card draw from it.
Yeah. I mean, he's getting 1 card, and the backstab will be 1 card too. So that will only be 1 card less. But with this hand, I would love to have 1 hand card more. Eviscerate, so he could backstab. He could backstab and eviscerate, and then kill it with his weapon off and keep his 3/3 alive if he wants to. That could be slightly better. I think the Cold-Blood is okay to play. After you don't want to give him the Mortal Call target, and you want to have your Eviscerate for face damage, so that can go through minions. Oof, Siphon Soul, coin life tap. Siphon Soul, coin Ancient Watcher. Life tap, coin Siphon Soul. If you life tap and get a Giant, that would be great. Then you could life tap Giant Soulfire.
Not even life tapping. Just staying safe.
And there are no card draw spells for Portex.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Oh, what?
Yeah, he doesn't want to play his Auctioneer since that will probably die pretty ASAP. Now it's a bit better with the Backstab and the Eviscerate. So he wanted to get some more options like a Preparation. Ooh, Life Tap into Twilight Drake. I like that one. Definitely drop your Ancient Watcher. And then taunt. Then Faceless and taunt up everyone. Like taunt up the 2 and then Faceless. Not do the mistake we saw. Faceless first and then taunt up the 2 Drakes. No, you're going to taunt up those 2 minions and then Faceless. Oh, nice thing. Now you need to go for the Auctioneer and start the mill.
You played once up already, like, honestly? Portex won. Like.
Well, there can still be the double deadly poison blade flurry, which deals 10 damage to something and 5 damage to the face. So never underestimate the power of a Miracle Rogue. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah, there's always the possibility of comeback for the Miracle Rogue. You can Eviscerate, draw another card, get something really great.
Do you want to bet right now who's gonna win?
Do I want to bet right now who's going to win? No, I'm seriously don't want to bet right now who's going to win. Do I look like a fool? This ain't looking good for Portex at all. Kunzi is just having a great lead in my opinion. It was okay that his minion got damaged there, so the taunt is not getting... Well, the Faceless Manipulator has still some value, but not as much as it had before. Yeah.
Faceless, Soulfire, FaceTime.
Wouldn't you Ragnaros,
No.
Soulfire, YOLO?
No. Why would I? Why would I risk it?
There's an obvious answer.
Because of YOLO reasons?
Because of Ragnaros.
Yeah.
I mean, you see the fire and you want to spread the fire. You could always consider to keep your Faceless there to have double Ragnaros. Well, Soulfire discards Soulfire, but look at that. 7 damage next turn. 12 damage next turn. 20 damage next turn possible. What is Portex going to do? Oh, Selness, Fog. I like it. Can he kill one Drake like this with his bonus spell damage? I like that one a lot. A Preparation now. Sad. He should have had that earlier. You could have prepped into the Fan of Knives and then drop SI7 Agent.
And the good old Van Cleave.
Wow, that would have had a great value. I mean, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. That would have been a 12/12 Van Cleave in this situation. Ooh, that would have been kind of great.
Attack with your 2/1. Base, Shadow Flame it, Mortal Coil.
Shadow Flame, Mortal Coil. We could drop... You could just Mortal Coil rid of the spot too. And then Ragnaros. Trade.
Or that.
Trade. Ragnaros.
Also fine.
Don't care. 8 damage. He used the swipe, sap, as you said. Okay, there's Auctioneer. Preparation. Now it begins, Kai. Now it begins. The comeback. It's real. He's going to draw his whole deck. He also has a Conceal. It's going to be so good.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing how he's going to come back from this.
Portex
Double
is gonna turn this
preparation.
around.
The preparation into a Shadow Stab. Okay,
Nice.
that ain't optimum confirmed. We could go for Van
Yes,
Cleave.
your classic Van Cleave Shadow Step Van Cleave play.
Oh, second zap. Yeah, what? There's gonna be a 10/10 Van Cleave at the moment. Another Shadow Stab. He could make a really big Van Cleave. A really big Van Cleave. I mean, 12/12 is already enough, in my opinion.
Mm.
If Ragnaros hits Van Cleave and he goes for the face, okay, that's Power Overwhelming plus Ragnaros. No, Power Overwhelming plus Shadow Flame. He could run in his 5-2. Well, then he loses all the taunters. That's no option. He could have ran in his 5-2 into Leroy, into the Van Cleef, and then just Power Overwhelm Shadow Flame, for example. Or he can also play the other Ancient Watcher, Power Overwhelm and Shadow Flame, and then just run in his Drake into the Van Cleef. Have a big taunter, survive. I like that one, actually. Like that would be the safest move to stay alive. Oh, okay. That would be the safest move to stay alive.
Siphon Soul.
Siphon Soul. Well, we can still go.
We have to admit that it got close there for a second.
Absolutely. I mean, that Siphon Soul is really, really great. He can still clear the board without the Siphon Soul and keep it 5-4 on the board, and I think it's just looking better for him. Can he? Is that enough damage? It's plus. Yeah, he can actually. His minion. Bomb. No, he would need to attack. Yeah, so it makes no difference. However, he does it around. He cannot attack the face. So he needs to either Siphon Soul or Power Overwhelm his Ancient Watcher plus Shadow Flame. Or Power Overwhelm the 5-2 plus Shadow Flame in the end. Yeah, that clears good. Look at this. It would have been 19 damage exactly if he played it the other way around, where his 5-4 other taunter gets wrecked too. If he had another Eviscerate, that would be amazing. Like Leroy, Eviscerate, and then double Shadow Step, exactly 19 damage. There's a Blade Flurry for 2, which ain't enough. A Deadly Poison would be absolutely madness.
OP game.
Are you going to Ragnaros here or be the safe guy with Siphon Soul?
Siphon Soul.
Yeah, Siphon Soul. And next turn you can start popping Ragnaros, taunting him up. That would be great. He's almost out of cards. Has there been... there's one Deadly Poison left in the deck. Is that correct for Portex?
There's one Deadly Poison left.
There's one Deadly Poison.
Be one Azure Drake left, if I'm not
Is he
mistaken.
1 mana short of winning? He could go Deadly Poison, Blade Flurry.
He's 1 mana short of winning, yes.
He's 1 mana short of winning. If he only had another turn, he could Deadly Poison up now. What is his last card? I think even next turn he's 1 mana short.
But no. Next turn he wins.
But if Ragnaros gets taunted up, there's no win.
That's true.
That's true. So much true that it hurts. So that's going to be GG probably. Kunzi winning against Portex. 4 HP left. And last card is... I want to see it. No, computer, show me his last card. Oh, that was an Eviscerate. If he only have gotten that earlier. As we said, he had exactly 19 damage. What?
Well...
That would have been so great. I mean,
it got really close. I didn't expect that, I have to admit it.
There was 1 turn earlier, the Eviscerate, and 1 or 2 Iron Beak outs. If you play 2, it's even better. If you have a surprise big game hunter, maybe he's playing full face with misdirections, and that can
get really nasty, especially with the Giants.
That can be turn 5 GG sometimes. If there's Leper Nimsh, more minions, and then you're like, misdirection, bomb, 8 in the face, win the game. It could be like insta GG. Okay, double freezing trap, bow, and the animal companion. Wow. What is that for a start?
It's a great roll, and he got the coin.
I like his hand. I would marry his hand if I could.
Would marry a HearthStone hand?
Yeah, because that one is so great. I mean, look at this. If you're a hunter, you would cheer for this hand. I mean, cooler would it be if you had 1 or 2 web spinners?
I think it's not the best hand we saw, though. Like, wasn't it last week where we had the craziest handlock hand of all time?
Of all time?
Yeah, we had double Twilight, double Mountain.
Oh, that's correct. That was against Lothar in the Isura match, where Lothar got...
nothing the opponent could do.
Yeah, he got so hardcore screwed. And look at this, how good it is for Portex. He gets the Huffer, Coin Huffer, Eagle Horn Bow, kill the 3-3, bam, 4 in the face, and whatever is there going to be played might get freezing trapped at the moment. We were both for a second. We were looking at our producer and we're asking ourselves why he is crazy. Okay, so what are you gonna do with that 2-3? Again, attack again with your weapon. I mean, you got 2 traps. Do you really want to attack again with your weapon?
Hmm.
You could go for the card draw though, with the buzzard and crocolisk. Just get more stuff on the board. Could also trekking into.
You would lose his entire board if you would go for the card draw.
He killed the minion. I think I like that one. You bring your enemy down to 17 already. There is 6-8 damage next turn on the board. Only 1 kill command. Oh, RBD 13 damage. Are you really gonna live tap?
Well, he needs options.
Oh, well, he got an option, but that's no option. Well, that's gonna be taunted next turn, but we got the trekking already. That's not looking good at all.
Well, it looks good for Portex.
Absolutely, Portex is having a great time, I would say. And the tracking is just so valuable. The longer you get into the game, the higher are your What? Huntmaster? That's a tricky question. You could nuke 8 damage in his face now. Or trade there, if you really want to.
Trade.
You would trade and nuke 4 damage. Would you risk that? But then he's down to 11. There could be double bolt and giant taunt up.
I have freezing traps.
Okay. Mr. Super Sure, with all his moves here, wants to go for.
Actually, it's rather stupid to bring him down.
Yeah, I mean, he could. With a kill command, it's just deal 8 damage now, and next turn you got kill command hero ability. That's what I like a lot. I mean, look at this. He drops down to 7 HP with a beast and a steady shot.
Well, now it's kind of obvious.
Now you can Shadow Flame and then Mortal Coil and Soulfire. That clears the complete board. But there's only 2 more turns Portex need at the moment to win. I mean, he cannot win.
It's a board, it's over.
Yeah, if he gets a board, that's over. That would be the perfect top decks. It's looking so good for Portex. I mean, it's turn 6 and your enemy's down to 7 HP. Even the Hunter's Mark. I would drop a freezing trap, nevertheless. What?
That's not enough.
Yeah, that's a 1 short, but you get Leroy. So you get several options to win next turn. That's so great. You could even go for, Leroy, charge him in, and still kill command and steady shot next turn. There's no need. Starving Buzzard, kill command, GG. Wow, Kunzi got really wrecked by that hunter.
And nothing he could do. Like, it wasn't even that he did a mistake. It was just really good draw.
Absolutely. I mean, the draw was just devastating. And I mean, Coin Huffer, bad. I mean, you got freezing traps, so freezing traps, whatever. You don't care. If there are no explosives, you're really great.
Yep.
So let's see if Kunzi can pull this off for his team, or if that's going to be the first win for vVv Gaming. The starting hand, really great. I mean, Coin Defias, Argent Square, Leopard Gnome, and Loot Order. Yeah, whatever. And for this game, we only have Kunzi's point of view, since those files aren't prepared.
They're corrupted.
Dead Teemo. We're going to hunt him down. Lucky he has a free day today. Okay, we got great minutes on the board. And what is Portex going to do against that? River Crocolisk, great answer. Are you going to drop more minions now, or deal with the Crocolisk?
I want to get my square out. Just drop minions, but it's kind of risky against the Unleash.
Well, it's okay. It's if it the turn 3 Unleash, get wrecked. That wasn't optimum at all. If it ain't, I think you can deal with that. And now he needs to run in his Crocolisk into your 6-2. And I mean, even with an Unleash, he would need to bomb. He wouldn't get your squire killed. So that would be, to some extent, it would be great. That Cobalt was really aggressive. I don't know if I agree on that. I think I would have played the Leper, and then next turn just go for the Cobalt.
Yeah.
Even double Cobalt, maybe. Ooh, that Crocolisk again. And now I could go for Loot Hoarder, second Cobalt, just deal so much damage. Oh, Deadly Poison. Deadly Poison.
Deadly Poison is better in this case.
Yeah, I think that definitely applies better. If he has a Huntmaster, that would have been annoying. So you get a 4 or 5 taunter against you. Don't want to have that. I think the Backspace Rogue is a really great pick against. I mean, the new
Seems to be working so far.
The new next Ramas Hunter is running Web Spinners, which are a great 1-drop. So you get Web Spinner turn 1, and then you can counter something better. I think that's great. And you got the Hunted Creepers too, so you get Web Spinners and Hunted Creepers out. They in total help you a lot against immense. I mean, there's a 2-1 out, Hunted Creeper in, 2 1-1s, and you get already a great board to kill something like annoying Argent Squires and stuff. And turn 5 is closing. Now you cannot swarm so hardcore anymore.
Yeah, also there will just be Buzzard Unleash and so many options for Portex.
Down to 9. If there's any charger like Arcane Golem, Shadow Step, Arcane Golem, plus a Leper Gnome, that would be GG without a trap at the moment. This is looking so not great for Kunzi. He's getting backspaced hardcore. I think the White Pyromancer Hunter would have been great in this matchup. Was like now White Pyromancer Arcane should
completely destroy backspace in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm Deadly Shot. Oh. Wow, exactly the wrong minion. And if there is no trap or answer, okay, if that's a freezing trap, he drops down.
Drops down to 1 at least.
He can tag freezing trap, and he can bring him down to 1. I would bring him down to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, don't play your looter. Bring him down to 1. I mean, even if he if he taunts up next turn, that's annoying, but still, bring him down to 1. You get 2.
He wants additional card draw, I guess.
You get 2 Eviscerates in 2, and maybe an SA7 agent. So there's so many cool things you could draw. Let's see what Portex is trying to stay alive here. His options seem limited. Is that already GG? Kunzi like 2-minute game, it feels, 1 here against Portex. So he can kill that and a kill command. So he can kill both again. And Kunzi is sitting on double Shadow Stab and a Sap. He wanted to already white well played. Oh, Collider. If there is no charger, that would be so. Like he has so many options to draw into a charger.
Go for the face.
Wow. I'm extremely surprised. Even if he got a Southsea Deckhand, that would have been GG. Oh, there's no reason to go crazy on this. Even if there's a taunter, it would be okay.
Game.
Yeah, GG. Kunzi winning that versus Portex. Wow, first win for MYM.
Oh, well played. And there was 1 really long match, and then 2 rather quick ones.
Well, is he gonna? He has Southsea Deckhand, so he would have gotten Assassin's Blade and Southsea Deckhand. Could have won with that last turn. Well, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't really make a